Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Can't Make This Shit Up podcast. You already know it's me, Daniel, with the homie Spoonsy right here.
Back at it with y'all. Welcome back to Can't Make This Shit Up podcast. Shit. Welcome to another episode. Fucking, how you been, Danny? Fucking,
I've been busy,
how's
working,
life for you, man?
been tired.
I was literally thinking about it right now. I was like,
I've been high as fuck.
the way I asked you, yeah, how you been? I was like, it feels like a fucking interview right now. It feels like it almost felt like for a second it was our first pod again, and I feel like it's just you got to break out of that little thing, you know. I don't know why today. Maybe it's not the day, but
Fuck, bro. I'm tired of shit.
sorry, I'm talking a lot, but I don't know. I just thought about it right now. I was like, I felt like it was an interview. Like if we're trying to fucking do an interview, like, hey, welcome back to another episode, you know. But I think if we were just chilling like we normally do, everything would turn out perfectly. Like it has been. I don't know if you noticed. I think our first part.
I'm gonna sit here and you're gonna ask me questions, alright? And I'm gonna just answer through all of them.
So.
Ready, set, go. No, I'm just kidding. What is it called? What's that shit called? 21 questions?
21. I think that's you play that with a girl.
Yeah, no?
You play 21 questions with a girl. You ever play 21 with a girl?
I don't know what was that.
You don't know? Okay, basically what it is. Like,
it's 21.
From what I know, from this.
I thought 21 questions is just, you just ask.
I mean, you could ask 21 questions, but the thing is, you get the girl number, whatever, either on the phone. This is how I was taught it. As growing up, we didn't have texting like that. It was barely anything. It was barely a cell phone. So you would call and then you'd be like, hey, so my first question, you ask them a question. So like, what kind of guys do you like? She's like, oh, I like these type of guys, whatever. And then you ask her a question. But for us, it was the girl or the guy always asks the first 21 questions, and then the girl then asks, you know, so they take turns. Some people go back and forth, but it's just to figure them out, and then you get freakier. Like if you were with me right now, what would you do? Like, hey, I'd fuck, you know what I mean, type of shit.
But that's like regular talk, no? That's like
yeah, but it gets it going because instead of having a conversation with a girl, you can just like ask her questions, and questions become a conversation.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, fucking speaking of girls, bro, that whole other situation I told you about, bro. Remember you text me like you're like I hope something for you. I don't want to say it. Remember when I text you, hey, it went well with me, whatever. And you're like, I hope it goes well with you again.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't go well. That didn't go well with me, bro. So I'm back to square one. I'm back on the gears, like I am, bro. Like I'm just gonna focus on me, dude.
Yeah.
And yeah, dog, it didn't work out the way I thought it was gonna work out. Or at least what I thought, you know. And the thing I started to think, bro, I'm like, I always put myself in these situations where I give it my all, dog. Even when they don't, you know, even when they fuck, I'm like, all right, I got you. I'll give you another chance. I'll give you another chance. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm not gonna be stupid to a point where like, okay, cheat on me and I'm gonna give you another chance. But it's like I'll let it shit slide. It's just like I shouldn't be letting that shit slide because then it's self-respect. You're taking that thing away from me. You know what I mean? And as a man, you gotta fucking be a man, bro. You can't be no fucking punk, you know. So I decided I'm stand on business. I stand on business. I say, you know what? I'm gonna let it go and let it flow, and I'm gonna just continue doing what I gotta do, which is continue doing whatever. I'm going to the gym, working, all these things because I let that shit get to me, bro. And the thing is, it stays lingering in my head, and I have no time to think about my t-shirt business, think about the podcast, editing the video, working out. It's just I'm caught up in this one fucking web of bullshit that's not even. And then again, it's probably the delusion to me thinking these things that were gonna happen. But it's what people say to you is how they convince you. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll say these things. It's like actions speak louder than words, right? But obviously, that's not the case here on this.
You just gotta stay focused on yourself.
So maybe I told myself maybe that's just a reality check. Hey, fool, check yourself. Get back on.
Just stay in your own.
Stay
lane.
grinding. Stay grinding because maybe that's not it for you right now. And maybe I thought I was ready too, bro. I'm like, and I'm ready. I feel, you know, I'm ready to love and I'm ready to love, but maybe I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm not. Maybe it's not the right time, the right place. Whatever it might be.
You'll know eventually.
Yeah, for sure. But I let it be, bro, and I decided what I decided. I guess what I'm trying to say is I decided that I'm not gonna pursue it no more. If no one's giving me the same energy, I'm not gonna keep putting in the same energy, bro. It's not fair for me, dog. I keep putting it in. And, like, believe it or not, bro, I go above beyond for this shit. And, like, I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, I do this. I'm not going to tell you on camera what I be doing, but I'll tell you. Like, I go above and beyond, bro. I really be doing that shit, And I guess people just don't see that. Or they see something that might benefit them, and then when they meet the person, they hang out and figure out things are not what they seem to be. Wait, this guy is not what I thought he was in my head. So let me just push him aside. Let me move forward. Continue texting the dude I was texting, ignoring him. But even though that guy's gonna ignore me for the girl that he liked, it's gonna just be a change. It's gonna keep going, bro. Not all the time, but yeah, bro. So I just decided I'm not gonna pursue it no more. I'm just gonna literally let it be, bro. And I just don't give a fuck anymore, I guess. I don't care. Today I decided I'm like, I don't care because I stopped thinking about it. I tell myself, bro, stop thinking about it. Go focus on something else. And I started focusing on my back onto the podcast, focusing on getting our shorts done, all that shit.
Just focus on getting money, bro.
And that's the point. That's the goal. Fucking Danny's over here faded as hell. And that's why he's pretty quiet today.
I'm fucking high, bro. Fuck. That shit.
Just kick you back right here though, fucking. The fuck's good with you, bro? This Danny's been fucking. I don't know. Danny's been all over the place.
I've been everywhere.
He's been everywhere,
I've
man.
been all over Orange County,
He's a little
grinding, hustling, working,
grinding, blazing,
getting faded, grinding, putting in work.
I don't know. Danny's down and out right now. I don't know what the hell's wrong with him. I think he's just way too faded to fucking even be on the pod today. But that's why I'm trying to keep the conversation going. But this guy's not saying anything. He's saying, okay. Life will say something to me, though.
I'm fucking faded.
Say something, or else I'm giving up on you. You ever heard that song?
Estoy bien marihuano, la verga.
Estoy bien marihuano. But yeah, bro, that's my situation there. And yeah, dude, guys, welcome back to that fucking pod and the story of my life. Imagine, damn.
This is the story of my life. Let me tell you guys about it.
Tell us, man, what's going on, man? You tell us a story about your love life. How about that? You're gonna get the whole fucking crew over here, everybody over here, bored as hell.
I don't have no.
What's the best love life story you ever? Like, what's something good that happened to you while dating some girl?
Nothing.
Nothing good?
Nope.
What the hell? What's wrong with you today, man? You're all out of love and stuff.
And bro, it's just like the last couple, last couple girls, that I try to talk to, it's just bullshit. You ever seen Stranger Things? That one scene when Nancy is telling her boyfriend, bullshit, everything's just bullshit. And then
that's how you feel.
He's like, you don't love me? He's like, this isn't, like, what we have isn't real. And she's like, it's all bullshit. But, like, I'm like, bro, that's how I feel. I'm like, it's all bullshit, bro. Like,
so that's how you feel about relationships right now?
Yeah,
are you ready for a relationship, bro?
Bro, I feel like you said, bro, I feel like I'm ready, but then at times, too, I'm like, I think I'm ready to, to a certain extent.
Right.
But then I know, once I do, if I have a girlfriend, once I get a girlfriend, it's like, okay, then I'm gonna know then, okay, what I'm missing as a boyfriend, as a man in general,
right.
Okay, now I got this girl, and now I gotta think about, okay, now it's not just me and my fam, now it's her. And then and then if shit starts to get serious, then
right.
It's like, okay, it's her, and then it comes to that point where it's like, oh, I want you to meet my parents type shit,
Right.
And then it's like, okay, once that happens, and then once you're kind of locked in with cause you know how you get locked in, if they got both of their parents, how sometimes you get you kind of get locked in with at least one of the parents first,
right, either one,
and then yeah, so when if that happens, or or even if it's just their mom or dad, if you get locked in with them, then you're
solid.
Okay, then you're so now it's not like just me and my fam and her.
It's her
now
family
it's
too.
Yeah, now it's me, my fam, her and her
and
fam.
then when you get them together and meet each other,
you're like then you're like, okay, now like
it's something serious.
Then you're like, okay, like, but
that's funny how you view that, bro. And then my question for you is, when you're doing that, when you had that situation, I don't know if you had, but did you take it like step by step? Like, okay, I'm gonna see if me and her connect. Okay, boom, we connect. Okay, I like her, she likes me, cool. And then did you take it to another level? Okay, I'm gonna meet her parents first. Okay, now she's gonna meet my mom first. You know, was it like that, or is it's just you let it play out? Like, what is it for you?
There is 2 situations like that, but like one of them was kind of weird because like we were just friends, we were just homies, and it's like, oh, okay, like she used to live in some apartments, you know, kind of closer to like my elementary and my middle school, and she used to live in the apartments there. And I remember when I was still like in high school, I think like sophomore, like around sophomore year, still around there, and then like and going into like junior year, I remember she was, I think, a freshman.
Oh,
and
so like I'm young.
Nah, like
I'm fucking with you, bro.
I was like, yeah, I think I was a sophomore. She was, sophomore or freshman. I was like 2 years older than her.
Right, some shit.
And she, like, I remember, I would just go over like to kick it with the homies right there in the apartments, and then like she would be hanging out too and shit. And I remember like one of the homies was like, oh yeah, one day I just left, and then he's like, oh yeah, like I went back after school one time with him. And then we were just smoking, and he's like, oh yeah, like remember so and so, and I was like, oh yeah, and he's like, yeah, well, like she fucks with you, you know, like, you know.
Hell
like,
yeah.
Okay, so like, but like we were just homies.
Was that a cool little feeling,
like,
though? The truth.
Yeah,
but
like,
kind of cool, though,
know,
huh?
like,
to be like
yeah, like, you know. And I remember like, I knew her mom.
Oh, okay.
I knew her mom, and like she was cool. So like, I remember she would like tell me like, oh yeah, like, you know, you could come in and shit like that. And like we were just cool, and like
you didn't know nothing yet.
Yeah, like no, like we didn't, like, you know, like we were just cool, but like you say like that, like it's funny how like it wasn't like a relationship where like, oh, we were kissing and,
right,
and fucking.
It was something
like that.
natural
Like,
that came out
It was
beautiful.
like and it's like, damn, like that's cool. Like they, you know, like you fuck with me, and then like your mom just like she fucks with me, and she's like, oh yeah, like she thinks, you know, like she like, not that she thinks, like she knows I'm a good kid, you know.
Right.
I might be making some bad decisions,
right, but we're not.
It doesn't make me like a bad person.
But the point is that she fucks with you, and she thinks you're a good dude.
And it's like, damn, you know. So like you say, like that feeling to just feel like to feel liked, you know, like first of all, like by a girl that you think is cute, but then like if like her family or like her parents fuck with you, you know, that's
even
like,
way
damn,
cooler.
You know, then
so
you're
you don't
like,
gotta really worry.
Like,
all you gotta do is go.
Or even
up,
like,
you know?
and you not even like just with girls, like with your homies too. Like, you know, when like you're at a homie's crib, or like, you know, you're at the house, and then like those memes that are like, oh, when you're sitting there, and then like their mom or dad
start
like,
arguing.
They're
like, what the fuck?
They're like, they start arguing with your homie, and they start telling him shit, and you're sitting there like,
he's
oh,
like,
fuck.
what do I do?
Yeah, you're like, damn, you're like, I gotta go home.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here.
They're gonna start yelling at me, bro. Like,
yeah.
And then like they look at you after they yell at your homie, and then they walk out the room, and then your homie's like, and you're like,
oh yeah, I'll be back, man.
Like,
I'll be back.
You're like, hey, bro. You're like, hey, you'll be good, fool. You're like, I gotta go though, fool. I
gotta head out, man. That's fucking embarrassing, bro.
Oh, like, so that's why it's like, you know, it goes both ways. Like, you know, like when you're like with the homie that you really fuck with, and you're like, all right, I'm not trying to be like on your parents' bad side, because like,
right.
I want them to think, you know, like, and to know me as a good homie.
Right.
You know,
or you come over
like,
drunk and shit all the time. Like, yeah, you guys just drinks all the time.
Or
bro.
like, but like not even like, well,
anything,
like
on anything.
not like that, but like,
vago,
you know,
vago.
Yeah. Because you know, like obviously, like growing up, you know, like if you've known like that homie or that girl since like you were little, so their parents obviously know you since you were little.
Yeah.
Like they know if obviously later on when you're older, like
they know about
if you're drunk, or like maybe they caught you smoking or something, like they're not gonna be snitches and shit. They're gonna be like, hey, you know what, mijo, like if you're fucked up, like fuck it, you know.
If you're fucked up, invite me, dog.
Like, nah, no, that's probably gonna be the dad, fool, you know, the suegro, if anything, or your homies.
Usually that's how it is on the dad.
The homies pops like, hey, you know, like you fools are getting lit, like
invite me. Yeah, I only had one dad like me, But we never got along where it's like, hey, fool, come sit down and watch TV with me. It was just like, what's up? It was respect. I was
No,
but he liked me, and that was it.
Like, hey, what's up, hola, you know.
That's
like,
it. But I don't know if, and then he would always talk shit. I would be there late as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
I'll be over at the girl's house late as hell.
Or like kind of saying like, hey, so like when is this for going home and shit?
Basically, bro. So they started putting a time limit on me, dog.
Oh, okay.
Because I had shit. I was working in the mornings and shit, or in late nights. So I would sleep or whatever, right? So I had night shifts. And when I go see her or whatever, it'd be in the afternoons, all the way to the noche. And then their time was 10 o'clock. So what happened was we'd have to go outside and chill, or whatever. Or like say we came back from some place. If it was past 10, we had to be outside for the remaining time if I'm there or whatever, right?
See, that's funny,
and the
bro.
crazy thing is,
I don't think I've ever had like even being young, bro. Like obviously like still middle school, but like I think like once like it was like high school, like if I did go out like with a girl or I was out with a girl, like bro, even my dad would tell me, he'd be like, oh, like he'll tell me go to work with me so that I could pay you, you know, so you could make some money. Or then like even if I didn't, you know, he'll be like, all right, like he'll be like, if you're gonna go out with a girl, I'll give you some money, you know.
Right. You don't look like a broke
trip, yeah. And I'm like, okay, like fuck it, bro. Like, so I like, and I did like I would go out to like movies and shit. I'd go out to like to the mall or whatever, you know. Be like, I'll try to be a little player and shit.
Right. It's only $34 that you fucking have only.
I'll be like, yo, I'm balling. Nah, I'm not gonna lie, fool. I was finessing and shit, and you know, hustling since a kid, fool. Like anything that I saw, I could sell or make money off of. Whether it was like little toys, candies, stickers, you know, like. Sometimes like you know for like for Valentine's Day, like around, you know, like Valentine's Day right around the corner, you know, like in school back then, like, or even nowadays, I don't know if they still do it, where you would buy the little boxes of candies and little heart stickers and shit, and you would pass them around in class. Yeah. I remember that my mom would buy them, and she would get like extra ones too. And I remember obviously like she would help me, and I would just give her a list of like my class, you know. So she would be like, okay, she would write all the names down, and then she would make like a little baggie or
per person,
or she would stick like a lollipop or whatever like type of candy to each sticker or note, and then she would put them in a bag, and then for me to pass out. And then I would put those to the side, and then I would get like the extra ones she had, and then I would grab I would open the boxes or bags, and I would dump everything out, and then I would grab all the candies, and I would put that in a bag, and then I would get like all the stickers or like
writing things.
Like little stickers or little toys, little things that came with it too, and I would put that to the side. So then when like Valentine's Day came or whatever day that it came when you passed out the candy, I would do that in class, and then after the next day, like all the extra candy that I had and like other little toys or stickers that came with it, I would sell them shits like 25 cents, 50 cents, $1, you know, like whatever it is. So
give a couple bucks.
You know, hell yeah, fool. So like I would be saving up my money.
Kid, even an
entrepreneur,
huh?
I would try to like, I mean, I wouldn't say like entrepreneur. I was just like,
you're ahead of that.
I just been like always like, all right, like I want to make money, bro. You know, I just want to make money.
Right.
Like,
so why don't you just be a dancer?
Whether it was to save it for something or to spend it right away or to
whatever,
like
you just
spoil. I'm like, fuck it, fool. You know, if I could make money, I'll make money, bro. You know.
You can make money. I can get a honey.
And then like it was funny because I remember, bro, like I would tell people in school, like elementary school, bro, like, and I would be like, yeah, fool, like, let's do this, let's do that, bro. But I remember one time this girl that I was always like on and off with till like middle school. She was funny because like I remember this shit because it was like elementary school till middle school. Well, I remember one time we were on the field, and like we had this thing where like all our classes would take turns, and we would have to go clean up the field of trash and shit, you know, like for it was like our nature shit, whatever the fuck, you know. I don't remember exactly what it was. And I remember, bro, next to this little tree, bro, this girl, she goes over and she's like cleaning around there, or like I don't know what she was doing.
Herself.
Bro, nah, dude, she fucking finds a fucking stack like of fucking bills.
No way.
And I'm like, what the fuck, like, but I didn't know at first. And I remember like a little bit further away from there, I had a dead body. Bro, we were in school. No. Bro, I found a $5 bill, and then I'm like, what the fuck, like. When I found the $5 bill, I started looking around. I'm like, man, I'm like, there's gotta be more. I'm like, there can't just be a $5 bill here. I'm like, who the fuck has a $5 bill just like that? Like, And then I'm like, most of the kids I know around here, because we're like
They
fifth
got
or
change.
sixth grade.
They got
I'm like,
change. They
I'm
ain't
like,
got no
I'm like, we got coins or dollar bills,
They
like
ain't got no
single,
five.
you know, singles. I'm like, you know, I'm like, maybe like 1 or 2 kids got a $5
Like, you know,
bill.
Kim Kardashian
I'm
live
like,
in his school.
I'm like, but I know who the fuck has that shit, you know?
Right.
And then I remember fucking in class, we go back to class, and then she's like, hey, like, Daniel. And then she whispers, and I'm like, what? And then, bro, she just shows me the fucking roll of bills.
And how much was it? You don't know?
What the fuck, bro? She counted it. I don't remember exactly how much, but I remember I'm
amount?
like, I told her, I showed her the 5 that I found, and I told her, I'm like, I found this 5 over there. And then she was like, oh shit. She's like, yeah, I found this by the tree.
And what you guys end up doing with it?
I remember she gave me some money. I remember because
What'd you spend it on?
fucking, you know, ice cream truck. You know, I fucking
What'd you get?
little snacks.
What'd you buy though? You don't remember?
Nah, I remember.
Did it taste good?
I don't remember.
Imagine I'm getting deep as
I
hell.
don't fucking remember, bro. You're like, what was it? Paleta, ice cream, chips?
What month was it, bro?
I don't know.
The day.
I don't know.
What's the weather like, brother?
I don't fucking know, bro.
Yeah,
Oh, the
bro.
weather is fucking windy. It's cold, you know. Fucking. You
So it was windy, so you kind of do remember the day.
Oh, I thought you meant today.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that day.
I don't know. I don't remember, bro.
I
I just remember I was in school. I was.
that happened. You like, and I found a dead body with cash.
And I, nah,
God damn
bro.
it.
Imagine dude being elementary school and. Nah, I mean, I seen some shit elementary school, but that's crazy.
You want to hear something crazy? Did I tell you the story? You know what?
Some traumatizing shit.
You know what?
Fuck
I don't know
no,
if I
fool.
told the story here.
Nah, don't traumatize the
No.
viewers,
They gotta hear
Nah.
this shit, bro.
Don't.
They gotta hear this shit real quick.
Don't scare them, bro. They're gonna be like, yo. They're gonna be like, yo, Spoonge, fucking, are you okay, bro? What the fuck did you see? What happened to you? Like, fuck that shit, bro.
So I'll
Fucking
tell you
trauma-
1 second.
Trauma dumping, bro.
Give me a little drinky drink.
You're gonna be like, yo, Spoonge, don't be scaring us like
So,
that, bro. Trauma dumping.
I'm gonna take you guys back. I'm gonna take you guys back to kindergarten. I mean, not to kindergarten. To
Damn, all the way back.
Hold on 1 second, guys. Alright, I'm gonna take you guys back to I believe I was in 5th grade, right? I was in 5th grade. It is a true story, and I'm gonna tell you how it is. I don't recall exactly every single detail, but I'm gonna get as close as possible to it, right? Okay, so here's the story. Story time. Dim down the lights. Imagine everything starts dimming down. Light shines on me. I'm in 5th grade, right? I can't say names because I still talk to the person and I'm still in contact somehow. But
That's funny.
there's this girl, right? And I remember I had like a little bowl cut type of Beetle look type of haircut back in the day. I was trying to be like a skater kid, spiky hair sometimes, whatever, right? So I liked my hair so much at the time, still do. And I remember this girl flicking like a booger or something in my head, or like getting snot out of her mouth and just like throwing it at me, something disgusting. And I don't remember what I did. I let the day go by, and then that came back into my head. So lunch hits, or we had like some special event going on, so we had extra time at lunch, right? We fucking, dude. I go right there because we had bungalows. You know, bungalows are like the portables, like the actual classroom. So we're in the portables, and my classroom was like the one closest to the recess, to the all that shit where you can go and play.
Yeah.
And our teacher was a Harry Potter fan, so she'd go out to her car or to her whatever lunch lounge, teacher's lounge, and watch shit over there. But she'd leave her room open so we can go get snacks, whatever we needed. So one day, I go into the room, don't remember what I grabbed and shit. So then my buddy comes, and I'm like, hey, watch the door for me, bro. And like you don't know what's going on. And in my head, I thought about something quick. I'm like, you know what, well, fuck it. I'm in this bitch. I might as well do something about it. Or something, right? So I got back at the girl. And what I did, bro, is I told my buddy, so watch the door while...
Oh, you were inside of the classroom?
Yeah, I was in the classroom, right? So he's watching the door. He don't know what's going on. Just watch. Let me know when her name is Ms. Robinson.
Yeah.
White teacher. Excuse me. And bro, I fucking go get the girl that threw the snot on my head or whatever, bro. I get her water bottle. I pull out my wiener dog, and I just shoot a little bit of pee in there, just enough to not make it yellow. Swirl it around, close it, bro, and I put it back, bro. And not even that, like. My tip touched her tip of her bottle, dog. So that's that, right? Boom, I put it away. Another buddy comes, hey, what's going on? Boom, I tell them what's cracking. They already know the story. They're like, oh, damn. You know, they start laughing. We're kids. We don't know what the fuck. Lunch is over, dog. We're waiting for the moment of the truth. Homegirl grabs a water bottle, like, I don't know how long after. As soon as she takes a sip, We all look at each other. We just don't say nothing, bro. It was nasty. It was nasty, but it was more like, gotcha, bitch. Gotcha.
Bro.
A couple drops in there, bro. Like a little lemon, you know, little lemon in there. But I did that, bro, because they fucked with me, you know what I mean? I think I told a story of this to a homegirl before. And I don't know what the hell she said, but fuck it, dude. I did that shit, bro, in 5th grade, and I'm not too proud of it, but damn. Imagine what I do now. Bro. Damn. I fucking shit in your taco and then you just eat it. You don't even know it.
Bro.
Rub my balls on your fucking bread while I make you a sandwich.
Nah, fuck no, dude. Fuck that shit, bro. But that's why a lot of people don't trust. They don't trust fast food places.
Yeah, don't trust me, dog. Don't put me in a fast food restaurant. Piss me off. I'm gonna rub my balls on your shit.
I'm gonna fuck up my fucking food, bro. Do some shit.
I'll give you the burger special, dog. You know what I mean?
Fuck that.
With huevos. Imagine how many times you actually ate bullshit and you don't even know, dog. How many times have this guy like scratches his nutsack and just starts slapping a burger together for you, dog? Wah. Ketchup. Oh wait, lettuce. He didn't like lettuce. He pulls that lettuce out.
Fuck no, dude. Fuck that shit.
Goddamn.
Dude. Never, dude. Fuck no. That's why you just make your own shit at home.
Yeah, I eat at home now. But you still faded for or what the hell?
Fuck yeah, dude.
You still faded? Damn, you're so slow-mo in this pod today, bro.
I'm fucking high.
You're pissing everybody off.
I'm Wiz Khalifa right now.
You look like Wiz Khalifa right now.
I'm a stoned and a motherfucker.
I'm a stoner. No, it's not even a song.
I'm like
that's not his, bro.
I'm like Young Thug.
Mosquito?
Yeah, like I'm Young Thug.
You're Young Thug? You're a
I'm
rat?
I'm a stoner. I'm a motherfucking stoner.
Hey. You can't even speak.
I'm a motherfucking stoner.
Hey. But yeah, dog. Fucking. What else do we got? Fucking telling the pod. What do we gotta tell them?
We gotta tell them that
fucking.
We gotta tell them that we got that. No, I'm just kidding. We don't got shit.
No, this guy's over here just full of shit. He's just trying to get clipped. He's trying to get clipped.
I'm just kidding, bro.
You could tell us the pod something pretty cool, and they'll clip that shit up for us, probably. You know, have them clip it, or we can clip it ourselves.
Yeah, something really. Tell you something cool.
Tell
something deep, something meaningful.
I don't know.
Something stupid. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Go. You had it going. Go ahead.
Well, I don't know.
Tell him, bro. Tell him you had it. You had it. Come on, you have it.
I don't know where I'm going with.
Go for it. Stare at the camera and just tell him something that you mean, bro. Deeply from your bottom of the heart, bro.
Well,
tell him right now.
Think
about it.
I'm high as fuck, bro.
Hey guys, like you guys, let me show you how you do it, bro.
Don't.
Look, guys. For 30 cents a day, you can feed this kid. Call it hotline. See, something like that. You get yourself into it, bro. You had it going the first 2 seconds, and then you said something and you ruined it. Could have told them something pretty cool, and they're all waiting right now. They're like, "Fuck this guy, dude. We're not." They probably just stopped watching the bullshit because of you.
They're like, "This fool doesn't know what he's saying."
Yeah,
I
fucked
know,
up,
I
man.
don't know what I'm saying. Send me.
Anyways, send us money. Imagine. Send us some fucking money, dude. If you guys want to support us.
If you want to support us, send us V-Bucks for Fortnite. Hell yeah.
What the hell?
It's like, what the fuck, bro?
$49. Okay, you send him the $49. Send me the real cat. Oh, my bad. Send me the real money. I'll take it.
Bro, you have no idea how much I could flip the Fortnite V-Bucks for.
There you go, then. You see, so we can make money either way. So send us money, guys.
If you got siblings buying shit for like fucking 30, 40, 50 bucks, I'm the one selling it to them.
He's the one that's scamming them. He's talking about, like the last part he was talking about people scamming him. Look at him, what he's doing now, scamming people. Talk about, I'll give you $5 V-Bucks, but you give me $30 in real cash. What?
I'm dead.
How does it even make sense?
I'll be like, nah, bro, look, this is how stupid people will be, bro. Like, I get a fucking card and I'll be like, look, this shit costs $10, right? And you get, like, I think it's like 800 or 1,000 V-Bucks, alright? But I'll sell it to you for $25, even though it costs $10. And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, and you're gonna get 800 or 1,000 V-Bucks or whatever the fuck V-Bucks you get. And they're like, yeah. And they hear the amount of V-Bucks they're gonna get, so they're like, I don't give a fuck how much I'm gonna pay. Like, oh, $25 sounds good for 1,000, you know, the hell yeah. And then they don't even remember that I literally just told them, like, it costs $10, but I'm gonna sell it to you for 25. But you're gonna get 800 through 1,000, you know, whatever
points
or points or you know whatever for your game. And they're like, yeah. So they take that number and they're like, all right, $25 for that
and
amount.
you multiply it by 2,
so imagine I have like 10 cards and I sell them, you know, all for 25, and they all go for $10. And I'm literally telling every person though.
Yeah, but you got me lost in the middle of this whole thing. She said 10, 20, so I don't know where we're in the middle.
That's how you see. That's all I'm saying too.
But I'm gonna tell you right now.
People will get like lost and they'll be like, but look,
so
like,
you trick them basically.
But like, look, see,
you're tricking them.
Yeah, but like, look, but listen, listen. I have all these cards, right?
Right.
And they each cost
$10. Right.
But when you activate it, you know, you're
right.
gonna get the V-Bucks that's for the game.
Right.
Or points or whatever.
The fuck. Right.
So imagine if it says, so every card is $10.
Right.
And then once you apply it to the game, let's say you're gonna get 800 through 1,000.
Right.
People will hear the 800 through 1,000 number, and then that's after that, that's when I'm like, okay, and then that's when I'm like, again, this costs $10, but I'm gonna sell it to you for 25.
But why you gotta tell them it costs $10? Why don't you sell it for 25 instead of telling them it costs 10?
Because I'm telling them how much it is, just in case they get mad. And
say, hey, this is how many points there is. You want to buy it for 25, and they're cool with it, then just sell it to them.
No, look, I'm telling you how much it costs, because then later if you get mad,
right, I told you before,
you're gonna come and be like, oh, well, you sold it to me for 25 because
right.
you said that's how much it costs.
Right.
Stupid ass. I literally told you it costs $10.
I'm selling it to you for 25.
But look how much you're gonna get. You're gonna get 800 through 1,000, whatever.
Right.
But again, you know, like again, I'm telling you,
right.
It costs $10, but I'm gonna sell it to you for 25.
I
get
it.
And then they're like, oh, okay. And they're like, well, even though he's selling it to me for 25, you know, because he bought it at the store, so he's trying to get his money. Like, they know I'm going to try to get my money. But they hear I'm going to get 800 or 1,000
right, they don't
points.
care about it, basically.
Like,
they care about the point.
So they're like, oh, I'm going to get this many points in the video game, and I'm only going to give them $20-$25.
Right.
You know, when someone else could be like, trying to sell it to you for 30, 40, you know, or more.
So you're kind of being a nicer scammer.
Yeah, you know, basically, like, so it's like,
you're freaking hurting the community, bro.
So
instead of doing good for the pod. And
so like your money's not going to the store, the company, like
it's going to your store.
Like you know, I'm selling it to you. I'm making my money, and you're still getting your points. And
everyone's
or whatever,
happy, right?
Know?
So it's a win-win situation for everybody.
But like,
look at you go, dude. You're an entrepreneur.
Like people don't understand, bro. Like,
man, welcome to the gang, man. Welcome to the gang, brother.
I try to like people be like, oh, you don't, you know, like, and bro, like this is kind of like some free game too, you know, like, cause people be like, oh, you gotta do this or you gotta do that, or like you gotta keep your shit on the low, you know, like. But it's like, bro, if you're really trying to get there, like you gotta understand that there's, you know, there's levels and there's different ways to do shit, or you know, like, and not even like in a scamming way or whatever, like, you know, like you do shit and you learn and you make it legit, you know, like you don't gotta stay in a position where like you always feel like, oh, I just made a move, you know, I just made some money, or like I just dropped the video, you know, and people are really fucking with it. Like you gotta see that like it's the way that you did it, you know, or the way that you were moving is what led to that, you know, because you can't just be like, oh yeah, like, you know, like, cause bro, there's so much people, and like I know you know a lot of people like this too, that like they make their, you know, like, or back then when people were like, oh, you know, like I hit my first lick or whatever, you know, or
right.
like I robbed someone, you know, or like me and the homies jumped someone for the first time, you know, and then it's like, and it's not even, you know, what it seemed, you know, they just exaggerated the story,
or they use the
know?
words because they hear them,
and then you're like, man, you're like, I know you're on some bullshit, you know,
you're
like,
a pussy, we all know you're a bitch.
Or like, you know, or if they actually did do whatever they said, like, you know, after they did that, after they did it that one time, they think they're all badass and shit.
They go to juvie for like 2 days,
and they keep flexing that same thing for
story
like
over.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing they ever did bad.
Yeah.
Like, fool, when's the last time you did that shit? 30 years ago? You're 12 years old, dog. You're not a badass.
Yeah, bro. Like, that's why it's funny. Like, and like, I'm not making fun of no one.
No,
putting no one down.
It is what it is.
Yeah, like it is what it is, bro. Like,
there is
it's
fools
just
out
funny,
there,
bro. Like, because people be like, yeah, like, oh yeah, I fucked this fool up, or like, yeah, I could fight you, like, oh yeah, I scammed people, or like, oh yeah, like, don't try me, cause I'm a real badass, or like, I'll fuck you up, or like, whatever the fuck it is, like, it's just funny, bro, like. Cause like different situations bring out,
the real you.
Like it's just.
It's like, what would you do if you won $1 million? People say, I'll do this. What would you do if you got a gun pulled? I'll fight that guy. It's like you probably wouldn't do that with $1 million, and you probably wouldn't fight that guy with a gun. You're not gonna do it. When it happens, it happens.
But like that's why it's funny that like when you said too that you're like, oh look at this fool, like in the last one I'm talking about me getting scammed, and then you're like, now look at this fool, he's the one.
And then another thing I noticed.
Like now like it's like, bro, like it's kind
of. I know
like,
what you mean. You're not doing it to steal people's
money.
It's like, okay, you're getting something out of it rather than just robbing them. Another thing I noticed too, we talked about last part. We're gonna do some adult stuff, activities.
Oh yeah.
And you're the only one that did adult activities on this pod today. And you're the only one that's fucking twisted on the pod.
I literally, I had a fucking Dr. Pepper. I had some Hennessy in here, and I had taken a edible before.
And then we gave him 3 shots before we walked into the pod.
Then I was hitting my wax pen too, so I've been.
He's all twisted, but. That was a good little chit chat there, buds. We're gonna end this pod with what are we gonna end it with, bud? Let them know what we're gonna end it with.
We're gonna end it with.
You know what I mean? Let them know what they're expecting next week, maybe. Are we talking something new that you're gonna do in life? You're gonna maybe try out. You can talk to that one girl at your work that you kind of like. Anything like that?
No, I don't like no one at work.
Okay. And I guess you like guys then. Okay. We'll hook you with Pablo.
Fuck no. That's I forgot, bro. Like I was gonna say, like all that Valentine's Day shit, like coming around the corner, you know, like
what's up,
man? I'll fucking knock all that shit down, bro. No Valentine's.
No, not if I don't get one, you don't get one.
Valentine's.
God damn, he said fuck Valentine's this year, huh? Hey, look, well, what I'm going to say about Valentine is I hope this Valentine I get a Valentine, and I hope she's mine for the rest of the year. Hopefully some, a little long term and shit. But I'm ready to love, and if you're ready to love me right back, holla at your boy. Put a comment down at the bottom. Subscribe, like, comment, all that good shit. I'm Spoonchy. I'm ready to love y'all. And this is Danny. We out. Catch you next week. Peace.
Laters.